Hello, Internet, and
Hello,
welcome.
Internet. I forgot that I'm the one that does the thing for this stream. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Aeos. Nobody reminded me at the beginning of this that I'm the one that does the intro. Thank you for joining us here for this lovely Tuesday evening or Wednesday morning or whatever time it might be for you out there. Um, I am so thrown off right now. I'm sorry. So I will go ahead and do our announcements, and then we will. I'll hand it over to Barry to run the game. Coming up over the next week with GGK, we have Thursday. We'll have our next installment of All Myths Are True, our Tales from the Loop ongoing series. Bunch of kids on bikes solving mysteries, getting attacked by birds. So come check that out. On Saturday, we will be back with another Saturday Night's Thunderball, where okay, I was just waiting to see if we get an echo. Where we are playing sports. The team just won their last match handily. I've got to balance this game some more. It's going to be a fun time. So we're hitting like a little bit of an interlude, so you can come check that out and get to know the players a bit. That's at 4 o'clock Eastern time on Saturdays, or no, 3 o'clock Eastern time on Saturdays. At 4 o'clock on Sunday, though, we will have the next Pursuit of the Black Kestrel, our bi-weekly, formerly Pathfinder, now D&D 5th edition campaign, where we're kind of getting close. This is our 7th session on what was projected to be a 10-session run. We'll see where that goes. Where the crew is hunting for some an old pirate ship, trying to find treasure and not kill each other along the way. We, like I said, 4 o'clock Eastern time, be there. And then I think that just brings us back around to next Tuesday, right? Yeah. Uh, any other games that I'm missing from somebody whose brain is more in it than me today? No. Okay. All right. That's it. Barry, all you.
Alex, all you for a recap.
Oh, right.
So last time, we were down underneath a city that had a bunch of lava under it, figuring out why this one blacksmith's forge wasn't getting fed. Turns out there was a magic crystal that was kind of eating up all the lava, and we later found out inside it was a magic ring of fire resistance, but also the ring is probably much more powerful than just that. That's told to us by this paladin cleric lady that our agent, I don't know what other word to call him, Finn, is in touch with, part of this crew that seems to be going after this mysterious order of the Knights of the Sacred Heart, Sacred Flame, something, something or other. There's lots of groups, lots of names, but now that we had rounded up Finn's old gang, we set out to Freevale, the town that he bought from the princess, to clear it of zombies. Along the way, Karnan the blacksmith and oh god, what are our characters' names? Folan connected over being edgy goth cooks. So Folan has his new adopted dad. What else happened? Yeah, we got to the town, figured out what we were gonna do, went to scout it out, full of zombies. And it's like, well, okay, probably the caster, the necromancer, is holed up in there somewhere. So we'll have the high level people, the NPCs, go and cause a big ruckus at the front gate while we sneak in through the back. The front gate crew missed their cue because they all slept in, but they eventually got it, caused the ruckus. We climbed in over the back wall, saw some mysterious robed figure look at us and be like, nah, I'm good, and teleported away. And now we were trying to get into the manor house when we got attacked by some grandpa zombies.
Okay. I think you hit everything there. So how about we start off with rolling for initiative?
We Fuck.
Well, roll 20 was better than what I actually got.
I rolled a 4.
I still beat you with your. I rolled a natural 1 and still beat you.
That's okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, that says plus init. For a second, I thought it was adding your intelligence to your initiative.
That's right. The channel was
Okay, so I actually had 19.
I actually remembered how to make my initiative show up on the tracker.
Yay.
Yeah, first time.
We're there. We did it. It's the end of the campaign.
Yes, we win.
Bum, 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 bum. Give me
Did these zombies really get initiative 0?
no. That's meant to be that, and the other one is meant to be.
That's a fast zombie.
I rolled really well.
Oh,
I rolled
shit.
a 19 and a 15. And yeah, this way, yeah. So, my friends,
Okay, so
you
Saul
get
is
to go
gonna,
first.
yeah, it's gonna take to the air just a little bit, flying about 10 feet off the ground, hopefully out of range of these zombies, and then
Okay.
is gonna focus his breathing, channel his energy, and is gonna shoot a radiant sunbolt at this first zombie.
As one does.
Yep. Ooh, that's only a 13 to hit.
Hold on 1 second.
I mean, they're grandpa zombies. How hard can they be to hit?
Grandpa Zombie, you hit Grandpa Zombie.
Okay. So let me roll my damage. That is 6 points of radiant damage on Grandpa Zombie.
6 points of radiant damage on Grandpa Zombie. That's one in front of you, right?
Yep. Because I don't want that one to come and get my friends.
Okay, does anything else happen when it gets hit by it? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and spend a key point to essentially do flurry of blows with this. When you make the attack action on your turn and use this special attack as part of it, you can spend 1 key point to make the special attack twice as a bonus action. Okay.
So let me roll for the second attack on him. That's even better. That is 19 to hit
That hits.
for 6 more points of radiant damage.
6 more points of radiant.
Is he still standing?
Oh, he's still standing. These are like tanky grandpas. Okay. These
And,
grandpas went to the gym when they were young.
and then the second special attack. 22 to hit.
That hits.
Only 4 points of radiant damage that time.
Okay.
So Saul shoots a beam and then pew pew a couple more times.
Staying in that spot there, just 10 feet up in the air.
Gonna fly probably a little bit closer in case I need to swoop to save.
Okay.
That is his turn.
Okay, time for Tanky Grandpa to well, he only has a 5-foot reach, so he's gonna ignore you because you're flying above him and out of reach. And the first person he comes across is our little friend Curiosity, who is going to let's use the sparkly die to attack you. And that is a 17.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And that is 5 bludgeoning damage as Zombie Grandpa walks up and just flails around with his arms, and one happens to just connect you next with you,
Ow.
and then he stops for a breather because that was a lot of effort. And Aeos.
All right, so one has been hurt, yes?
Yes, and that same one has walked up and hit your friend.
All right, it needs to make a wisdom saving throw. I'm going to cast Toll the Dead.
Oh man, of course you pick your strongest stat. Oh, that's still a 15.
Yep, that passes.
That was a
So
negative
I
two.
think that means nothing happens.
We just hear the big gong.
Yeah, you just hear it gong, and it's just neat. This garden we're in. There's a zombie right up in our business.
Yeah.
There's
There's a zombie
another
to the
zombie kind of, yeah, to our left. I guess I'm gonna try and move over here. And that's my turn.
Okay. Second old grandpa zombie is going to start moving his way towards all the sound. And it's his turn. Because he's slow. Fallen.
All right. I think Folan is going to see the other zombie coming. Is going to turn towards that one and take a shot with his long bow. Shit. It's only an 11 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, nice. Do I? No, I'll just. Holy shit! That's 13 points of piercing damage.
Oh, okay. You see Grandpa Zombie number 2 shambling towards you, and I'm not gonna lie, he has a bit of like leaves and flowers coming off of his shoulder and back, and the long white beard. That's it. There's no loincloth, there's no armor.
I don't need that
So-
image.
That's why they're really easy to hit. Don't think they're gonna be hard to hit, but they're just tanky. And you just get him right in the shoulder with an arrow. Anything else?
Can I move through like this area here? Is that like hedges and stuff?
Oh no, there's really no hedges.
Okay.
Picture that as grass.
Then I would like to move and just go like 5. Can I just get on the stairs over here and just like get a little bit of elevation? From
Yep.
to be able to see both. Okay, yeah, that's where I'm going.
But as you hit this square here and leap towards it, a bit of the vines on the wall reach out and try and smack you.
Fantastic.
Don't worry, it rolled a nat 1, so it kind of really pathetically just stretches out, just trying to like caress your face as you walk past.
Okay. So okay, it does reach out to me from there. Shoot.
I mean, that's definitely worse. Just like a vine, just like
Yeah. If that thing's swinging at me from there, well, no, I'm already in melee.
You
I'm
left
just
its
gonna stay there.
range. That's
Oh,
why
I
it
did.
went to hit you.
I am just gonna like move just one more because I think I used 25 to get there. I just moved the rest of the 30 just a little further away from it.
It's just like reaching
creepy
out
vine.
towards you.
Yeah.
Like, hey, come back here.
Yeah, I don't want to be near the creepy vine. That's my turn.
Okay. Curiosity.
That's me. Saul's flying. Yes.
Yes. Soul
Yes.
is out of reach of the zombies.
Perfect. I'm gonna turn towards them and use my don't remember what it's called. The thing that lets me cast Burning Hands. And I'm gonna cast Burning Hands at the zombie.
Okay.
Which I can do once per long rest. I think it's a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. What does Burning Hands look like when you cast it?
So I think what do I think? I think the like ice looking crystal that she wears sort of flares up a little bit. She puts her hands out and it's like this this light blue like flame that sort of comes out in front of her. Like the hottest part of the fire.
Ooh, okay. He got a 6 on his dex saving throw. Does that succeed at this level?
No.
Okay. That's kind of good then, because that would be. How much damage am I taking?
13.
13.
Fire damage.
Okay, and bam, here looking very, very rough.
And also the grass is on fire. Oops.
Yeah, there's a little burnt patch of grass in the cone wherever it hits. Just don't worry, it's going to be your garden soon, so you'll have to fix your issue. Anything else? Any movement?
I'm just really afraid that he's gonna hit me. No, I'll stay there.
You'll stay there? Okay. It is our Vine turn who it's gonna be interesting. Okay, I need Fallen, Avalios, and Curiosity to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
That's a 0. Did I make it?
You
That's
rolled
my-
so low that it came back around.
Yeah. It's a 20 if you had a 2 on the front of
I
it.
rolled a 15.
I think I'm good. Let me double check because I don't remember my modifiers.
Isn't that how Thaco worked in D&D 2 or something?
I am going to have to switch because I just realized I've rolled a 1, a 2, and a 1 again on my dice. So I'm switching to
would
real
as well.
dice. Yeah.
Like I said, roll 20 just hit that point where it's like, I don't trust it. It takes a while to roll. So Avalios, what did you get?
18 for me.
So we had 18, 15, and 0, correct?
Mhm.
Okay, 18 and 15. You just smell a nice, like, whatever your favorite flower smell is, that's what you just breathe in. You're like, it's actually kind of refreshing. Fallen, you smell your favorite flower, but instead of thinking this is nice and refreshing, you've gone, that crest was really good. I want to get as close as I can to this plant. So you're currently charmed, and on your turn, the only thing you can do is move as close as you can to the plant.
Okay.
You can't do anything but walk towards it and try and get as close to it as possible.
Fantastic. Okay, dokie.
So,
I probably can't tell that anything has happened there yet, so I'm just gonna keep trying to wear down this zombie that punched my good friend. That is a 15 to hit.
that hits.
5 points of radiant damage.
5 points of radiant damage. As you hit it, you see it go down, and then it looks like it's going to start to get up, but then something inside of it kind of does like the sound of a fuse blowing, just a little, and it doesn't get up again.
All right.
Zombie Grandpa 1 down.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and spend another key point and fire off 2 at the one that's approaching.
Okay.
And I can just hit it from there still. Because, yes, this has a range of 30 feet. That's a 12 to hit.
Hits.
I'll just do these one at a time. Only 4 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And again, 14 to hit.
Hits.
6 points of radiant damage.
Okay, it's looking rough, but it's still shambling towards you. Maybe like a couple of digits on both of his hands have fallen off.
Yep. I will actually touch down to the ground at this point, so that maybe it'll come for me instead of my wizard friend.
Okie dokie. Aeos.
All right. What level are we again?
3.
3. Okay. How bad is this thing looking?
The thing shambling towards you,
Mm-hmm.
about a third of as healthy as it did at the start.
Okay, so a D8's probably not going to bring it down.
If
So
there's bonuses to it and a max roll, anything's possible.
anything's possible.
Just depends what the bonus is.
I'm gonna shoot for the D12 though, so it needs to make another Wisdom saving throw. I'm gonna do Toll the Dead.
Okay, wisdom saving throw, and this time it's an 8.
Whew! All right, that's a D12, friend. Oh shit, 12.
12 points of damage. And so what it would need a 17 to revive. And it rolled with a save. It gets knocked down, but it gets back up again.
Never gonna keep it down.
Anything else?
What's that band? Chumbawamba? Is that what
Yeah.
it is?
How'd you know the zombie's name?
You spoke his true name. He's now bound to you.
Because I was 13 when that song was popular, so I remember. I'm just gonna keep moving away. I don't like that it survived. I'm just gonna move back 10 feet, and that's my turn.
Hey, it's gonna start creepy crawling towards you. Does it give up? Just a quick second. Oh no, it still stays standing, so I don't need to use this movement to stand up. So it's gonna go 5, 10, 15, and it's gonna flail around with his arms like a kid chucking a tantrum. And that's only going to be an 8 to hit.
Yeah, that misses. I think I hold it off with my quarterstaff. Just like, no, stay back.
Fallen.
I walk to the plant. I stop and smell the roses.
Okay.
Does that satisfy, or do you need to go here?
Go there. You know,
Okay.
right as close as you can to mid token.
Great. I assume that ends my turn.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Just shooting the roll to 0.
Am I fine now, or am I still charmed?
Let's see. You can repeat the saving throw.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're charmed for a minute.
Well, that's an 11.
That beats it. You're
Yes.
no longer charmed by it. You're like, oh, actually, it only smells like my favorite flower. It actually isn't my favorite flower.
Yeah. All right.
So, to ask the asshole question, does he have to dash to get even a little closer? Like, it's his whole turn.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I assume that's just my turn though. Is that I'm
Yeah,
done?
because
'cause
at the
yeah,
end of your turn, you do a saving throw, so he still can't attack it. It's just
yeah.
like he could have dashed into the wall and been like, "Let me climb up. Let me climb."
Have your face against the wall.
I think the one thing we've gathered is Bolin should not walk places because he always sets off.
I somehow have this uncanny ability to find the hidden traps of every single map that we're on. Yeah. Okay, that's it. I'm done.
Curiosity.
I would like to firebolt the zombie.
Okay, go for it.
12 to hit.
12. That hits. I'm not going to get you to roll damage because if it takes damage from fire or radiant, it kind of just dies when it hits 0.
Yay.
And it's on 1 health. So, zombie grandpa dead. Now all that's left is the plant
Creepy
Bolin
plant.
seems really interested in.
I mean, the plant was interested in me first, so let's just get
Yeah.
that straight.
So now
Where's
you're
this
there.
plant? Do we see it?
It's
You
right
should
next
see
to me.
it.
You might need to adjust your
Oh, okay.
roll
I
20
see it.
zoom.
All right. I had to scroll
Oh,
out.
yeah. Plant Boy's going to try and just cut you with its thorns on its vine instead
Fair.
of progressing. That was a nat 20, so.
Okay.
Hold on a second. I didn't realize it hit that hard with this.
Not words you want your DM saying. Yeah, apparently Folan is a water type.
That is 21 psychic damage.
No, he's dark type. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's 3d8 if you get hit by this vine.
How are you looking after?
You said 21?
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 31, I am at a 10.
You should be able to
What?
see it.
No, I still can't
Yeah,
see each other's.
Can't see each
tokens.
other's.
Well, I said it should be able to. I will look at it in the future.
Yeah, we'll look at it later.
Okay. And then that's its turn.
Okay.
So you just see this vine that Bolin walked up to, smack him hard, like astral projection comes out a little bit and then sucks back into the body. I just watched Doctor Strange the other day and that was cool. So what would you like to do?
I probably now see all this going on over here. Gonna just fly up and over so I can get there with enough speed. Just hopping over Aeos, and I'm just gonna try and smack this thing with my quarterstaff, two-handed.
Okay.
Rip it off the wall, maybe. That's a 13 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
8 points of bludgeoning.
And then for
Alright.
my bonus attack, unarmed strike. That's only a 7 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
It's a plan.
I'm trying to figure out why my sheet suddenly seems to think my unarmed strike is radiant damage, unless it just thinks that's the sunbolt attack. But I'm gonna kick it with my talons for 5 slashing damage.
5 slashing. Hey.
And that is my
else?
turn.
That is your turn. Okay. Avelios. You see vine thing is stretching out. It takes up a large chunk of the wall. You can see every time Sol hit it, parts of it started withering and dying. So it seems to be easy to hit. It's just tanky because there's a lot of vine to die.
Yeah, we'll just roll with what I'm doing. It needs to make a wisdom saving throw. Hopefully plants are bad at that.
This plant's actually better at it than Grandpa Zombie, but that's a
Son of a
13.
bitch. 13 still fails. All right, so takes a d12. Okay. 9 necrotic damage to that.
9
Goddamn
necrotic damage. Okay, as you toll the dead and see the necrotic damage eat away, you notice that part of where it had been getting hit was slightly regenerating, but when you hit it with the necrotic, it just stops regenerating and just takes the damage.
Good to know.
Anything
Okay.
else?
Now that I see the full map, I'm gonna move on to the stairs.
Okay.
And that's me.
Bowen, your best friend plant just hit you.
Not my best friend anymore. Fuck this plant. I drop my my longbow and draw my daggers.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to just slash this thing up.
Go for it.
Okay. Need to remember my attack modifier is. That's a 13.
That hits.
And then that's gonna be, oh fuck. Forgot to get out of D4. 4 plus 5, 9 points of piercing damage.
Yep.
And then use my offhand as well.
Go for it, friend.
That's higher than the last one. 16. For 4
Oh,
points.
so just meant 16 damage. I'm like,
Oh no. 16 to hit, 4 points of piercing damage.
moving anyway?
I mean, can I?
Well,
Without-
you can.
Without provoking an attack of opportunity.
You can move down and not provoke attack of opportunity, but if you move,
Okay. I will sidestep it, knowing that curiosity is behind me and she shoots fire at things, and I don't want to get hit by that. So I'm gonna do that.
okay,
Just let me
You do
introduce you
that.
to my friend. If there's another thing I step on that about, like, if I fall down a pit or something, Barry, I'm leaving. I'm getting off this call.
I hope so bad you fall down a pit.
out of nowhere, a little mole has burrowed a hole, and it's very loose soil there, and you fall down half a foot, and you're just like,
Bullshit.
damn it,
Bullshit.
and it bites your ankle. Okay, curiosity, you
I shoot
got a
fire at it.
plant. Okay, go for it.
Fire bolts.
I don't think you can miss.
12.
That hits.
Okay, good.
It has an AC of 6. Okay.
What is the damage on firebolt? D10? Yep. God, I should learn how to play this class. 5.
5. You hit it right dead center of the yellow flower that seems to have a face, and it just, it's like the magic note paper, how the magicians it does, and it just disintegrates straight away. That's what happens to all the vines on that wall. You have just killed the creeper, and you killed it with the fire attack, so it doesn't have a chance of coming back.
Well, that was something.
Fuck that thing.
How many people are hurt?
Hmm.
2? Okay. Yay. So
Yay!
show off my new stuff, I'm going to twin cure wounds. I'm going to get people together and give each of you a first level cure wounds.
Heal me.
Who are you healing first?
The two of them are at the same time, so it's one
Yeah, but-
spell.
Oh, okay.
So I have to touch them both at the same time. I'm twinning.
And it's just the one heal.
Mm-hmm. So they'll heal the same amount.
Okay. So that was like if you twin like Firebolt, it's 2 separate damage rolls. So it's two
Oh, is it
attack
2
rolls.
separate? Okay, so I need to do 2 separate.
Because
Okay.
it's pretty much casting the spell twice, but you're only using one spell slot. Is how I easily understand it.
Okay. So we'll start with my friend who was charmed by a plant.
The bright
Thank
one
you.
of the two.
Ooh,
I'm
sweet.
very smart, just not very wise.
So I rolled max.
Thank you.
So that's going to be 13 health to you,
Cool,
friend.
buddy. That feels so good.
And to our fiery nerd. Ooh, 12. 12. I rolled a 7. So
I only needed 5.
1 off a max.
Can I have the leftovers?
She's selfish. It heals a bit of paper which got singed during the attack.
Thank goodness.
Okay. So what you can see, pretty much on this map, the hedges are just grass. There are vines all over the wall with the same type of flowers, but whether or not they are deadly, who knows? There is that door to your left, and there are stairs leading up to like a little room up top.
All right. So where y'all wanna go in at?
Well, I saw the necromancer up on the top, so it might make sense that he would be keeping his chambers higher up.
Yeah, it sounds like a smart idea rather than like fighting our way all the way through this place. Especially if there's more plant things like that.
So I guess my question is, I know they're supposed to be the distraction, but do we want to kind of be a distraction for them?
They have a whole town of undead to get through. I think it's up to us to figure out what's going on in this manor.
If I remember right, they're not even trying to get over here. They're just gonna stay there and do their thing. So
yeah,
the only thing making distraction might do right now is draw more of that shit towards us.
Okay, so yeah, be as sneaky as we can. All right, so yeah, go straight at them. However we do it.
I'm like looking at the walls to make sure there are any more plants growing on this wall.
Saul is just gonna pop off a couple sun bolts at the wall.
Between looking at the wall and Sol just punching randomly, you're not gathering that they're like dangerous like the other one. These just look like normal plants just chilling. So you're going up? Okay, as you climb the stairs, who's going up first?
I mean, Saul's just gonna fly up on top.
Okay. I was gonna say I'll go up first.
Okay,
I'm never afraid
but
of
by
danger.
the stairs. Okay, just going up first. Nothing bad happens, but when you get to the top, you look out and you can just see over the whole town. And what you see are hundreds and hundreds of grandpa zombies shambling towards these 3 figures who are wiping them out by the dozen. You see explosions happening, coming from Finn, cleric. Her name was
Celeste.
Celeste, that's right, from the journal. She's doing like all that turn on dead and just wiping them out. And then there's Edgelord, adopted dad. He's got Panini one hand, blacksmith hammer in the other, and he looks like he could be Thor if he really wanted to.
Panini or Panini Press in one hand?
Panini, he's eating. No lie, he has the panini in one hand, taking a bite and just slapping. And you're pretty certain they're safe. And if you went near there, you would just be a hindrance to them. So, just walking past there, you go towards the little room up top, and you notice there is an open window. There's actually no doors up here, it's just windows for people to look out of. Are we entering? Sneaking? Just
How easy is it to climb through this window?
Yeah.
quite easy.
I'm
like,
climbing through the window.
It's like maybe half a foot off the ground before it starts. And it's like a 1 to 2 foot drop to the ground there. So
Someone's starting a movie. All right. Yeah, I'm just going straight through.
the rest of you just
Following, yeah.
following so no one's sneaking.
I know.
Just walking in.
Yeah, no. Stealthily following, quietly following.
Okay,
I'm not stealthing at all. I'm climbing. I'm awkwardly climbing through this window, making noise.
That is 15 for stealth.
Natural 20, 27.
13.
And somebody who's awkwardly trying to climb through a window. If you said awkwardly, can I get like an acrobatics check or an athletics check?
Yeah.
You specified awkward and you put your body in a weird shape. So I'm picturing you trying to crawl through it forward.
I got a +3. Ooh, 22. I rolled a 19.
Okay.
Just spring through this, no problem.
The rest of you just walk through stealthily. So right now you're just in, looks like a little viewing room. You got like the little sun lounge, a couple of little bookcases, and it seems people just sit up here. There's windows on all sides, so if you want, you can see the sunrise, the sunset. You can look over the town. You can look out the back and see people climbing a wall if anyone tried sneaking in the future. And then there's like a little hatch with the ladder going down.
So as I like somersault into this room, come up. Like, what am I looking at?
A little chair, some bookcases, and a hatch which is closed, which leads down. Like there's nothing in here. You just
There's like I can't like flip a desk or anything.
There's a lounge.
Right. Yeah. No. I'll just open up. I'll open up our trap door to go down.
Okay. Really wish I put a desk in that room. Yeah. Okay. So same order going down the ladder.
Yeah.
Okay. As you head down the ladder, you end up on like a little balcony area of the central room. And you hear a couple of people speaking underneath. Like you hear voices, but you can't clearly hear what they're saying just yet. Oh wait, what's everyone's perception?
Bad.
Everyone but Poland, what's your passive perception?
Mine's okay.
At 12.
10.
I mean, mine's an 11.
Perception. Mine's a 14.
You can gather there's probably 2 to 3 people speaking.
So we kind of hear them as we're sneaking down these stairs.
Yeah. Well, it's a ladder you're going down first,
Oh, ladder. Okay.
and then you're on like the corner area of a like balcony. It's kind of like an L shape. To your left, it goes across, and there's the stairs leading down to where the people are. But they sound like they're underneath you. And then to your right leads to a couple other rooms.
So is it obvious that like everyone hears them?
Did any of us not hear the voices? And they're just looking around, maybe about to be unstealthy.
No, you can hear the voices. It was more just determining if you could work out how many people were down there and whereabouts.
Okay.
You go, they're kind of underneath you, and there's 2 to 3.
So hard and fast.
I think we just have to assume that anyone that's still talking here isn't on our side.
Good idea.
You know, if they start to like yelling like please don't kill me or something, we hold off. But
Oh, okay.
Well, should we
Wait, a
check-
different. I thought you were gonna say for sure kill him, but all right.
But should we check these
No.
rooms first?
I think get the guys, right?
Hmm?
You can check the rooms after. Get the guys first.
I mean,
Okay.
my only concern is there might be more other people in the rooms around us, and if there's more people, then if we make a bunch of noise, they're just going to come in and get us.
Okay, that's good. That's a good thought.
So why don't we do this? I'll sneak down. I don't really want to go anywhere by myself right now, but if I have to, I can just peek in, make sure there's not other people skulking around. And
I'll go with you.
why don't you stay here just for a moment? I'll be
If you
there
say.
back. I'll be back in a flash. Just hang in for a moment. And Folan will just like creep on and like just checking like under like doors or through like keyholes and stuff, just to make sure there's like not other people in the rooms like around us, like sleeping or zombies.
So the first keyhole you look through looks like an office.
Okay.
It's got a desk, you've got like the quill and ink, more bookcases. Nobody else in there. And you sneak to the last door on, we'll call it the eastern side. And look through there, and that's a hallway which leads down. You can see it turn off, and there's more doors along the wall.
Okay. I won't go through there. I'm gonna leave the door shut. Any other doors, or is just the only 2?
There is one other door between the party and the stairs going down.
Okay. Take a look under that one too, just to make sure.
And if you look in there, you'll see that one is more of an armory.
Okay.
There's nothing in there at the moment, but you can see that is where they've got the racks to hold equipment.
Okay. Yeah, just come back to the group and relay that and say all right, I don't see anyone else around here. There's another hallway down that way. It looks like through the door there, it kind of goes further in. So if we want to avoid this, we can. But we can also take them out. I don't think there's anyone else nearby.
Can we block anyone in? Like, can we control who we're fighting?
You mean like doing something to the doors to make sure nobody comes in behind us?
Yeah. So, like, can we open them up as we go through and make sure we only fight those guys? I don't know which ways the doors open.
Judging by the hinges, the doors open in, so you can't really barricade it from your side unless you've tied something to the knob and then to the banister.
We do have a shit ton of rope, but I don't think that's a good, the best use of our
Probably
time.
not the quietest job to make it tight enough, there's most likely going to be some form of creaking.
I kind of like the idea of getting the jump on these people, incapacitating them, not killing. See if we get some information. See what's going on here. Right?
It's all you, boss. Yeah.
I can go on fast, shock and awe, but
Right.
maybe we should try and get everyone into position first.
Well, if we wanted to lure them somewhere, I could set up a snare trap.
Ooh, I like that. So maybe
That's
we
fun.
hide, if we hide in this room and then make a bit of noise, make them come out. See if you can snare one, take out the other.
So trying.
I like it.
Sure. Yeah. I can make a big noise.
Not too big. You know, big enough that they can hear it. Not so big that like everyone in the whole building might be able to hear it.
So what? Just like knock on the door?
That sounds good. Yeah.
Okay. Where do you want me to put it?
The top of the stairs, maybe, so that when they come up to check.
Okay. I'm gonna take out some of my rope, and put it in a circle at the top of the stairs. And I'm gonna cast snare.
Snare. Okay. So top of the stairs, snare is cast.
So I'm just, if that's done, everyone's in position. I'm just knocking as hard as I can and
So
retreating back to where everyone else is.
So pretend that the current map we're on, pretend the wall bit is the upstairs where you are. This corner is where you came down, and the stairs are probably where the plan is leading up.
So
Whereabouts are you standing?
I start over here then and knock. Is
The
what you're saying.
snares there?
The snares like right here, yeah.
I thought we were saying at the top of the stairs. So like.
Oh, it's the
back.
top of the stairs? Okay.
Top of the stairs.
Oh,
This
so
whole area
okay.
in there is just open.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Is there
like,
nothing for us to hide behind or like duck around a corner or something? If we were to go into one of those other rooms,
you could probably go into one of the other rooms, keep the door slightly ajar to see out.
Yeah, so you said one was an office, right?
The office would be here.
Okay. And then the armory was...
And the armory is like...
That was closer. Okay.
And the hallway leading up is...
Yeah. I'm going to check out the door to the armory and see if I can just do a once over, make sure it's like, see if it's locked or if it's trapped in any way.
It's very easy to tell it's not locked or trapped.
Okay.
Everything looks really dusty in there.
Okay. Then yeah, I would say so the three of us can hide in here and jump out when they get in. Saul, you can stand near the front and we'll cover you.
All right, so I'm knocking and then running into the room you guys are hiding in, and then we all jump out.
Why don't you run like further, make them like try to chase you?
Okay,
like,
get them to run past you. Okay,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
This is fun. Like a surprise party.
Right?
But they're all going to be beaten within an inch of their lives.
That's like most of the surprise parties I went to, so I don't really see the difference.
Never had a surprise party.
All right.
So...
Like how the plan's all done next second, this awkward exchange just happens.
Well, that's quite sad.
I never had one. Like, oh, okay, well, we're going to go hide now. Good luck being alone, friend.
Goodbye. Deal with today's trauma.
All right. So when everyone's, I'll wait by the door for like someone to give me a thumbs up to knock. Like I'm just like, and then.
So you knock.
As loud as I can. Knock, knock, knock. And then I take off running down the hall.
You hear this, the talking stops suddenly. Then you hear one person, oh, oh, what was that? Let's go find out. And you hear someone kind of prancing. And but it's not casual walking or running. It's kind of like skipping. The steps are kind of delayed. And you hear the other voice behind that person go, don't just run off. I've been hired to protect. Get back here. Start running off after him. The first person who seems really excited about a noise comes climbing up the stairs. Is there a save for the snare, or do they just get snared?
They can. Let's see. They can make a check to see it, and if they don't, they make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, yeah, they're really not checking for a snare trap. They're just happy that there's noise. And yeah, I rolled a 2 on the die, so next second you just hear
Gets
like a snapping sound as the rope just magically appears, wraps up both their feet, and just flings them into the air, and they're hanging from the ceiling. And what you see is a weird looking person that looks like a jester with a mask on. And it's just swinging there. It's like, oh, they laid a trap. Yay. And they're just looking at you, Aeos. Like, hello, friends.
So he's looking at me and like excited that he got caught in the snare.
Yeah, well, you can't really see his facial expressions because of the mask he's got on. If somebody wants to describe this magnificent being.
Creepy.
Scary.
Yeah, so you've got purple robes, you've got the like jester hat, but it's all, everything is purple with an undershirt of green, but then there's just like a porcelain white mask with like a little peaked smile drawn on it, and then some cheeks and a little bit of eye makeup. But yeah, it's an interesting look.
And no
then,
nose. I think that's what's making it creepy.
Yeah. I mean, pretty much all you have to say is porcelain mask, and then everybody is
Yeah.
freaked out enough. I mean, I think that is always a
Porcelain mask and a weird smile on it. So it's always happy.
Yeah, it's got the cheekbones painted in purple as well. It matches the outfit, which makes it even worse.
I hate it.
Yeah.
And it's just swinging side to side.
That's worse.
Upside down.
It's worse. I wish we hadn't done this plan.
And he's like, oh, how cute. Is that kind of what happens? He gets like snatched up to the ceiling. He's like, neat. They tried something.
It's a trap. Woo. Haven't had this much fun in ages. Everyone else is so boring around here. All they do is shamble.
I hate it.
And the person following them, you hear them stop moving, and they're like, "Are you all right? Oh, you got caught in a."
I think Saul will look at the other two in the room and just be like, "What? Do I attack? What do I do?"
I don't know.
I mean, I guess he's hanging there. Is it still my, like, I'm running away? Do I have an action? Or am I just running away?
Right now, we're just playing it by ear. What do you want to do? Like, he's just happy.
You said there was somebody else running up the stairs behind them?
They stopped at the bottom of the stairs when the trap went off. You've gathered by the tone. The other person downstairs, slightly more serious and more cautious. This person's like a spoiled rich kid who's like, yay!
If I can, I'll do a chill touch as I'm running away on whoever got caught.
At range for that, or is that a ranged attack spell?
It's a ranged attack. Yeah.
They really need to change the name of that because
60-foot range.
Okay. Go for it, friend. Do they need to roll anything? Or?
No, I'm rolling an attack. I don't think I'm gonna hit. What level are we? So +7, 14 hit.
No.
All right. So I kind of spin around, do the chill touch. It doesn't hit, and I just keep
So
running.
it looks like it's gonna hit the person, but then you just see an ever so subtle slight shift in their body, and it stops the sway earlier, and it goes back and dodges. So they may sound not caring, but they may have a little bit of talent to back up their not caring.
Yeah.
And then you see a dagger come flying up from downstairs, hit the rope, and the jester flip and land normally as he's trying to get the rope off his feet. It's like, that wasn't very nice.
Just as I miss with the chill touch, kind of look towards the door where everyone's hiding and be like, "These guys are good, y'all." And keep running.
Hello? Who was he talking to? And you see the jester turn around, look downstairs, and like over exaggerate. It's like, who was he talking to? He confuses me so much. And he's getting angry right now.
Big
And
Saul
he
is
just starts
gonna
throwing a tantrum.
Saul is gonna rush out and kind of try and bum rush him with the quarterstaff and pin him against a wall.
So you're gonna run out and try and pin him against the wall,
Yeah,
or like push him over the banister.
No, like not push him so he flips over, but like the thing where maybe like I'm pushing him and he's kind of hanging over, but feet still on the ground. So I think mechanically I'm trying to do a grapple check right now.
Go for it.
I only have a +1, 2, so that's only a 10. He probably jukes me.
Yeah, pretty much while he's throwing his tantrum, he spins around a bit. It looks accidental, like he's dodging you, but again, by the other movements you've seen, he's probably doing this on purpose by keeping his tantrum going. He's like, oh, don't worry, there's another one. He wasn't lying. Oh, yay. Hello.
Hold my quarterstaff at him at the ready. You are a very interesting person.
Why, thank you. And you are a very interesting bird.
Yes, I am. Why are you here in a necromancer's house?
It's not a necromancer's house. Oh. Yeah, no, it's not a necromancer's house.
There's someone who has made zombies. They live here. I'm pretty sure that makes them a necromancer.
No, the flowers make the zombies.
So you have a necro gardener.
I don't know how it started. We only got here. We were looking for something. And you hear a voice from downstairs saying, shut up, don't tell him anything. Right.
It's okay, you can tell me what you're here for.
See, he said it's okay, so it's okay, right? He said, listen to strangers. They're like, we're here to find the secret. Do you know what the secret is?
Is it how the flowers are making zombies?
No, it's not the secret. And I'll just sigh because you clearly don't know what the secret is. And I'll just start walking back down the stairs.
I think at this point, Folan is just going to assume that we're not really trying to hide anymore. Just like looks to curiosity, is like shrugs. All right then, and just like heads back out to where Saul is and says, "Wait a second. So what's going on here? I don't.
There's more of them.
Yeah,
He's
right.
got
Hi.
more friends.
Right. What's your name?
My name? It's
Your
very
name.
rude to ask someone's name without providing your own name, isn't it?
My name is Folan. What is your name?
Oh, hello, Folan. My name is Julare.
Julare.
Yes.
Right. Julare. So you're here looking for something. So are you friends with the necromancer gardener person?
There's no necromancer gardener person. It's just flowers. Ugh.
All right.
Why do
Look
you
to like
keep saying there's a necromancer?
we saw someone on the roof earlier who looked kind of
Oh, you saw the boss.
the boss.
Julari will turn to the other person like, they saw the boss. See, they knew about the boss and I didn't tell them this time. So, not my fault. They got caught themselves.
So your boss is that's who we saw.
They
It-
left.
They left.
Yes.
Well, if
Left
they
me
just
in
abandoned,
charge.
left you in charge. If they abandoned you, they're not that good a boss. They don't care about their employees.
Oh no, they had bigger issues to deal with. Curiosity, what are you doing at this time?
I guess I'm coming out of the dang room.
Coming out of the room.
Hello.
Oh, there's another one. Is that like one of those clown car rooms? Is there anyone else? Is there anyone else coming out?
No.
Oh. Oh. Well, I guess you could leave now.
Well, I think we have some more questions.
Oh, I'm over talking. And I'm just walking off back down. He's back on the ground floor.
We should probably follow them, right? This is really weird.
Yeah.
So they've started walking back to where they were standing while they were having that conversation. You're all walking down the stairs?
Saul's gonna hop over the banister and kind of hover up there.
Yeah, go see what this is about.
Okay, so as you get down, you see the other person that's with them. This person, you've gathered, has been hired to protect Julare. And they're a sneaky person. Seems to have some weird gauntlet on their arm, and then the rest is like your typical sneaky rogue assassin type outfit.
Is he edgier than me? You just need to know because we've been establishing this with characters, and we
Oh,
finally
is
got to.
she edgier
Yeah,
than you?
yeah. Because I don't think the clown person is. I just visually, I need to get that. Yeah, fuck.
She's so edgy, y'all.
I mean, yeah. She has like so many knives. So many knives. Damn. I need to work
That's
on
how she's so edgy.
that.
Get it?
So this map is very hastily drawn up, and it is clear. It's definitely not to scale, or else they're massive stairs and doors. So you guys will be down this area, and I think Sol, you're over there flying.
My head cannon
Yeah.
full and just walks in this room, sees the person, and just walks out like I give up. Everyone stole my aesthetic.
And as is anyone saying anything to these two people as they're walking off?
Hello.
Morning.
Excuse me. We had more questions.
Giuliari stops. More questions.
Yes.
And he turns around, and so does the mysterious lady. And then you just hear from the mysterious lady going, with a confused undertone to the word, it's like, curiosity? And Giuliari's like, the curiosity? That's the one you were telling me about? I have questions now.
I'm sorry, we met.
Oh yeah, we met just upstairs before. Oh, it's a very bad memory.
Well, I meant
I'm so
before.
sorry.
Before then.
Me no. And then you hear the clock in the middle of town start chiming in, and it's like 8 a.m. It's like, oh, that dong date times. We gotta go now. Nice meeting you. Especially nice meeting you, Curiosity.
Well, now I have even more questions.
So much about you.
How?
It's like, then they start walking off towards the room to your right.
I'm gonna zoom over there and try and get in their way.
You just hear them talking to each other. Okay, so you're gonna try and get in their way.
Yeah, and I mean, just stand there, quarterstaff held out to try and bar their path.
People can't just keep walking out of rooms every time we ask them questions. Eventually, someone's going to have to answer our questions.
I know.
Hey, will you move out of our way if we answer 2 questions of yours? 1 question per person, so we can go through the door.
That's
You
not
better
how
make it
math
quick.
works.
Because trouble's coming for you if you don't make it quick.
I don't think that's how any of this should work.
Trouble's coming for you, so there's 2 questions more than I'm willing to answer. Question 1.
I turn to the others. Should we just like attack them and then sort this mess out? Should we stick to our
It's
original plan?
counterproductive.
Okay.
I think I run back and like grab the door and kind of swing in and do a chill touch at one of them because I think there's a fight going on.
Hey, who are you shooting chill touch at?
Whoever I see first.
Okay, just roll an attack roll.
Ooh, that's good. 25.
25. Okay, you would have hit either of them, but I'm gonna have the mysterious lady who recognized Curiosity pushed the jester out of the way to take the hit. And how much damage are they taking?
7.
7. Whoa, big numbers. They're down. No, you see it hits them in the face, and their mask falls down. And Curiosity, this person you recognize quite easily. A little bit older than the last time you saw them, but you remember them by the name of Cecilia. Do you remember your backstory?
Yeah.
I'm just making sure because I remember LB and the fiance, and she's just.
Cece?
Yes. Has to get out just the time.
What are you doing
that's
here?
question 1 answered. Question 2, protecting this gentleman.
Why?
Pay 2. Why are you here? Does Mum know you're here?
Mum.
No.
When was the last time you saw our parents?
Probably when they sent her off to school.
Oh, so 8 years ago? Maybe you should write back home once in a while. You'd be able to find out what's happening.
I did. No one answers my letters.
Typical excuse.
I'm sorry. Can we get clued in here a bit of what's going on?
Am I just like menacingly in the doorway, like holding
Which doorway are you
necrotic hand?
Which doorway?
I thought we were all in a room that I ran past and I came back to.
The rest of us went down.
Oh,
so
we've
I think
gone downstairs.
Yeah, maybe
Okay.
you're hanging over the
I
railing.
gathered that like you swung around the banister.
Okay,
running
yeah.
downstairs.
So I just like I ran downstairs. I'm just looking at them. The necrotic hand is still grasped on them, and they can't heal for a round.
Right.
Pardon me for being shocked seeing you on an entirely different continent 8 years after I was sent away.
Apology accepted. Now we gotta go. We got meetings. And
Oh no,
appointments
you're
to
not
get up
going anywhere. You're going to tell us what's going on here.
there. Tell you what.
What's going on here?
What's going on here is you're going to have to fight something very soon.
Why? This is cryptic nonsense, and if you're messing with me, it's not funny.
You hear loud thuds coming from the door coming from this door up here. And you hear them getting closer, faster and faster. And your sister's like, that is what you're going to have to fight, because if you don't, it's just going to kill you. And while you fight it, we're going to leave.
You're not going to help.
No.
Just going to leave your sister to die?
I believe between the four of you, you should be able to handle this, but it should give us enough time to leave.
Well, if we can't handle it, I guess you get what you've always wanted.
Doubt that's gonna get me that pony, but hey, probably afford one now. Have fun. And you just see this door just blast open. Wood fragments flying through the room. And what you end up seeing is this magnificent being,
Ew.
where its right arm looks like it's turning into a tree trunk with fungus and stuff growing off of it. And it's holding pretty much a woodcutter's axe. It's barefoot and it's solid. It is a man mountain.
I love it.
Everything here is gross.
Watching too many Resident Evil Let's Plays, this is just making me think of Nemesis.
And then your two new friends just walk through the door. Which
Oh,
is
I wouldn't
busted
call
open.
him that.
So unless somebody's trying to stop these people,
Nope.
We're gonna kind of look to
Guess
curiosity for Q.
Curiosity is flushed like bright pink, and like feel like there might as well be smoke coming out of her ears. She is fuming.
so I guess they just walk off. And just as they leave, you hear Gilare go, "So that's your sister. She seems friendly." And next second, it's just his tone and her grunts of, "Yep, no, is all you hear." And we'll roll for initiative first, and then we'll go on a break so Savvy can.
Right.
So yeah, I'll get a turn order broad. Let me just reset this. There we go.
Roll 20 and I got the same thing.
God. Well, I rolled a 5. Why am I so bad at initiative?
You just had a very emotional encounter. You're not prepared.
Not
Yeah,
prepared at all.
admittedly, you have an excuse, right?
I rolled good.
You always roll good.
You
I
just
don't
hit.
always roll good. I forgot how we did initiative, and I rolled real bad on my own dice, and then I did this, and it was good. So
What's your die?
I mean, if you want to use the thing I rolled, it's 12.
Still better than half of us.
think most people roll die and then they just roll and roll 20 to get the character thing up there.
I'm not gonna learn how to do that. So I refuse.
Okay, Grandpa.
Okay, so I guess we'll just go have a quick break. Let everyone come to terms with what just happened and get a drink and food and stuff, and then come back and see how they go against the new Infestus group. Which just come knocking into the room.
Okay.
Okay,
See you soon.
see you all later. Welcome back, everyone. Before the break, there was a family reunion. After the break, there is a gigantic brute of an infested zombie with a woodcutter's axe about to attack the
Sounds
party.
like Thanksgiving at my house. Am I right?
The crazy uncle's just arrived. What are you doing with shoes on in my house?
I don't have shoes.
God
Oh,
damn
man,
it,
the
Uncle
turkey's
Herbert.
talking. Okay, we also rolled an initiative before the break, so we'll just jump straight back in. And the party's wisest member, Fallen. Do you want to walk anywhere? Or?
I think I'm almost as far away as I can possibly be. So I'm very good with that. And I think I'm within range to shoot this guy.
Okay.
I need to double check. Yeah, 150 feet. I can move further away, but I won't yet. I'm just gonna shoot him. Fuck. Well, I've got like +9. That's a 15.
Hits.
All right. Do I do this now? No, I'm gonna deal my damage. God, I roll real dice so rarely. 10 points. Nope, 12 points of damage. Nope, 10 points of damage. I always forget. Wait, is my fighting style? That's attack rolls. Yeah, 10 points of damage.
Okay.
And for the hell of it, I'm gonna action surge and just take my second shot. Just go ahead and do that. 13.
Doesn't hit.
Figured. I'm hoping this guy can't move 60 feet, but I am gonna move just in case. And I just back up kind of against the wall and just kind of strafe that way, but I don't want to get too far away from where Curiosity is in case he does come straight at her. And I'm going to bonus action healing second wind. And that is the end of my turn.
Okay. Your first shot, arrow goes straight into his chest. He doesn't flinch. Second shot, it seems to be going straight for his chest as well. And then, quick as lightning, his hand just reaches out and he grabs the arrow an inch before it hits him and just rakes between like the shaft of it and then just snaps the other arrow, it leaving the head in his chest, but he doesn't care.
All right.
And he just watches you move, and then he just charges you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Then he will dash with his bonus action. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he just winks. Not side to side. He's going over the top.
Hey, Bear.
Like,
fuck you.
What? You shot him? You shot at him twice.
Yeah, you're right.
Does he happen to move through my like range of attack? Do I get an attack of opportunity?
I don't think you went. No, because
it was he would have to try. Yeah,
it's this row.
Yeah.
I don't know what exact square you're in. Curiosity. Oh, you're like away from
that
him.
one. I realized I was like in between two squares. Sorry.
That's cool. Oh, you're lucky. He only rolled he rolled 19, not 20. So he'll hit you, but he won't like hit you.
Okay. I am back at full now.
So that's only 5 slashing damage.
Well, hey, that's not so bad.
Yeah, I rolled a 2 on the die.
I can live with that, literally and figuratively.
And then there's like no emotion from him apart from when he charged. He's just standing there, just staring at you, blank stare, not moving, not breathing. He doesn't have to.
Well, hey there, big guy. Sun's getting real low.
Aphelios.
All right, so he ran past me and did his stuff. Needs to make a wisdom saving throw. I'm gonna try my.
That's an 11.
Oh, that's a fail. So takes only 5 necrotic. And I'll kind of jump off of the stairs if I can, like down to the floor. And just be
Okay.
there.
So,
Okay. I'm just double checking the thing. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to use my action, or no, not use my action to do that. Because I'm a burb, I can fly 60 feet. So I'm gonna come swooping in at him. Gonna, as I come flying in, try and pop him with a radiant sunbolt before I get up within melee. So doing a dive bomb. Oh, that's only a 12.
misses.
Yeah. So that doesn't work, but then I come in into melee and I will try and bonus action Talon him, unarmed strike.
Okay.
That should hit. That's a 24 to hit.
Yep. Just.
2 points, or no, that's what I rolled. So 5 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, how tall is he? Could I hit him if I'm flying 10 feet in the air?
Yeah, it's probably around the 12-foot mark. Like, he is a man mountain.
Yeah, so I want for the eyes, but I will be flying in his face. But that is my turn.
Okay. Curiosity.
Backing up. Just backing up, backing away from the terrifying large zombie, and I'm going to put out a hand and cast Firebolt. 30. There we go. 18 to hit.
Hits.
Great. 7 fire damage.
Okay. And as that hits, you see from the doorway, which is broken in, you get a very clear view of this, of where you're standing. You see a head pop around the corner. He's got a jester hat on, looks really happy with the porcelain mask. And he does like really over exaggerated sneak as him and your sister run through the door, which Sol was blocking. They really wanted to get through that door, but Sol was in the way, so they walked away and ran back in. Quick little wave from your sister. And Fallen.
All right. Ow. I don't want to stay here. Folan is going to provoke the attack of opportunity and is going to move away, try to get out of this thing's face.
Okay, that is a 9 to hit.
Misses. So I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, I'm just going to strafe that way. Any traps or anything? No. Spikes? No? Okay, cool. I am going to fire at this thing.
Okay.
11. That's very bad. I'm rolling very bad tonight.
That misses.
Okay. That's all I got.
Okay. Our new friend just turns around and looks straight at the bird flying in his face. That's a nat 20.
Yeah, that's gonna
I'm
hit.
sorry. I don't need to. That is 11 slashing damage.
Okay.
I like to picture that when he's hit you, it's with the critical damage is it's driven you into the ground. That's the force of that hitting. But like you get back up and you're back to where you were. But just to explain, the extra bit of damage was you hitting the ground from the hit.
Gotcha.
And he just stands there, motionless again, like he's done his thing. Aeos, you just seen your bird friend get smacked into the ground. Fly back up to where he was, 10 feet in the air, just a bit, 15 feet.
I should be able to move over there. I'm going to make a touch attack.
Oh, okay.
And at
You're a brave
second
man.
level, yep. Second level, I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds. See if I hit. 17 hit?
Hits.
I assume. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Where are my D20s? Oh, sweet. 19, 28. That's gonna be 33 necrotic damage to our friend there.
Okay. As he gets hit and goes down, you see the necrotic damage eating away at him super fast. And then he starts screaming out. The mask covering his face, like he just starts clawing at that. He rips that off, and then there's the most disfigured looking, twisted face, just screaming. And the necrotic damage seems to slow down at that point. And his skin seems to just get thicker, and like you can see steam and that just like from anger pretty much just coming off of him now. And he is not just a standing still statue anymore. He is a full-on raving lunatic of a man. You kind of pissed him off. But yeah, it started off doing a lot of damage, and then it seemed to slow down and not do as much as you thought it would towards the end of it.
Neat.
And he's staring right at you.
That's me. Yeah, no. I hit him. He's angrily staring at me. I'm gonna back my hand away and just turn it into a
Middle finger?
yeah.
So you've just seen this guy skin turn into more bark fungus like than it was all over his body, and is not a pretty man.
Yeah. Well, since he already took a swipe at full, and I'm just going to go ahead and scooch back a little bit and try and pop him with a sunbolt. 10 does not hit, I assume.
No.
Okay, I need to retire that d20. I'm going to spend my last key point to do 2 more sunbolts. 22 to hit.
Hits.
For 6 radiant damage. And
Okay.
then the second one, that's a 9.
That does.
Okay, well, I guess that's my turn.
Curiosity. You've seen angry man, silent angry man become noisy angry man.
Terrifying. But she was just pissed. right now. I'm going to move over a little bit more because I don't want him to run at me. Do. And I'm going to cast Firebolt again.
Okay.
At his dumb face. Natural 20. Boom. It's like so much fire. 13.
13. Okay, hits. And you're expecting a lot more damage than actually comes through. Wait, anything else, Curiosity?
I don't think so. I don't know how I think I do it with a bonus action. Nope, I'm good.
Okay.
All right, I'm just gonna keep running as far as I can away from this thing, and so I'm gonna follow behind Curiosity pretty much. I won't go exactly behind her. I think it's 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, like over here. Anything hit me?
So,
I'm just so used to moving and dying. Okay, I'm gonna shoot another arrow at this guy. I'm switching die, even though I isn't gonna do anything. That's a dirty 20.
okay, that hits.
And because I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna get a chance to do it, I'm gonna use an arcane shot to use my grasping arrow.
What's that do?
So that is the one that I'll just go ahead and pop this in the chat. So vines or grasping poisonous brambles will wrap around the creature, and he'll take damage when he moves, and he'll take a little bit more damage on this attack, and then he can use a check to try to break out of it as an action later on if he wants to. Okay, that's 8 plus 5, so it's 13 plus 13 piercing, and well, that was shit. 4 poison.
Okay. Because all that hits is wrapped up in the brambles. He screams a bit more, and now his eyes are like bloodshot from like anger and screaming. And it's now his turn. His first attack will be recklessly and at advantage against Aeos because Aeos is right next to him.
All right, I deserve it.
And luckily it was. The first die was a 1, the second was a 14, so that makes it a 19 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
Okay, and you take 10 slashing damage.
All right.
And then, as a bonus action, he's going to, with his spare hand, he like punches into his own chest. You hear a snap, and he rips out a rib. It kind of looks like a ice climber pickaxe right now with how it's broken off. It's got a really sharp end, and he just throws that at Sol.
Okay.
He's angry. He's below half health. He does extra.
He's got rib bone throwing stars.
Sean, he's edgier than you too.
Yeah, everyone is. I give up.
That's a 12.
12 misses.
Okay. Look, this whole game is just going to be Following realizing he's actually not as edgy as he's
actually the least edgy person. Yeah. It's fine.
Aeos, you've just seen this guy rip a bone out of his chest and throw it at your bird friend in anger.
This man is made of daggers.
Speak edge.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw. I'm going to do another Toll the Dead.
Okay. That's a 16.
Passes, so
Maybe
nothing
that
happens to him.
disadvantage for you.
Just nothing. I just a bell. I ring a bell. I'm standing right in front of him, and nothing.
Okay. So you just had a rib thrown at you.
Yeah. Hold on. Do I? No, it's too late for that. I forgot. I could have caught it and thrown it back. Or well,
Maybe
no,
it's a boomerang rib. Maybe next turn it's coming back.
yeah, no, I think it needs. It would have had to hit me, so I couldn't have done that anyway. But since he attacked Velios recklessly, does it seem like I could swoop in and get some advantage on my attacks?
Yeah.
So I will close the distance, go around to flank, and first attack is a two-handed quarterstaff swing. I even asked for advantage, and then I only rolled 1d20, but that is a 21 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
For almost max damage, 10 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then I'm a Talon claw out those bloodshot eyes. That's a natural 20.
Okay, that misses. No. Okay. Roll damage, friend.
Um, 9 slashing damage.
Okay. This guy is looking like he is just held together by ligaments right now.
Yeah. But
But they look like vines and twigs more than anything.
Yeah, so I'm, hovering back behind his head, but that is my turn.
Okay. Curiosity.
Firebolts. Wow. 22 to hit.
That hits.
And 7 fire damage.
Okay. It's still standing. Not by much, though.
I'm just gonna keep running away. That's it.
They fall and you feel a bit of the wood on the wall slightly caress you. Not really. I'm just...
Okay. Okay, Barry.
Come back here, friends. Take boots.
I'm gonna shoot at the dude again.
All right.
With advantage.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good. Slightly less good. 25.
25 hits.
Okay. 12 points of piercing damage.
Okay. You hit him. You see his eyes close, and then they just shoot back open.
Okay. I just, I'm just gonna stay where I'm at. I don't want to risk moving anymore. Every time I do, I feel like I'm taking a gamble. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. So he kind of twists around without moving his feet so he doesn't get hurt by the spike things. But it's like you hear the inside crunch as he twists around, so he's like facing you.
Snaps his own spine and twists the torso around.
Do you really think he has stuff like
Then he pulls out his spine and he whips you with it.
He's just beating you with his own head. So with the reckless attack, that is a 15.
15 meets.
So is that yes or no?
Yeah, that hits.
Oh yeah, it's meet or beat, that's right. That is 7 slashing.
Okay. I'm looking if we simplified my health down to a scale of 4, I'm at a 1. So no, I'm at 1/4. So 6 out of 24.
That was the
He's
most
going for you.
complicated way to tell us that. Thank
Why are
you.
you
Yeah.
trying to make us do math?
Because
He's
this
go-
is
he's
Dungeons
going
and
for you
Dragons.
again. He's
No
going for you
math in this
again.
game.
Yeah,
You
that's
multiplied my
definitely-
health by a factor of 17 and then divided it
That
by
was
the
an
square root
18
of
to
pi.
hit you.
Oh, for a second attack against me, 18 hits,
Yeah, that's 7.
7 points. Saul goes splat.
No.
He's kind of like just screams at your body, like victory, and then twists back towards facing Avelia. So you hear the crunching and twisting again. Avelia, it's your turn.
All right, so how bad's this spine snapping dude looking?
Okay, picturing from the zombies where they kind of got back up, this guy's at that stage. It looked like Bolin had killed him, but then he reopened his eyes and
All right. Okay, I'm going to use Chill Touch. I'm going to try and bring him down.
okay.
That's going to be a 9. I'm pretty sure I miss.
Yep. Plus, as a ranged attack, so that would be a disadvantage within 5 feet.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
A 9 again. I rolled the same stupid number. All right. So, yeah, I miss.
So, that's saving throw from you, my
Yeah.
friend.
I'm going to use roll 20 for this because I'm pretty sure it'll tell us if it's a success or a failure, so we don't have to remember.
You mark it on your sheet.
Yeah, that's a 9, so that's
That's
one
a failure.
failure. But I mean, if
Well-
it's like the 10 or 11, because that's always, no one ever remembers what those are.
I think 10's a success. Anything below a 10's a failure. 1's a crit failure, I believe, and 20 you just stabilize
Yeah.
at 0.
I hear
Okay.
both things about a 10.
Yeah, because on Thunderball on Saturday, y'all fuckers told me that a 10 was we decided 10 was a fail, so.
Yeah, but then someone read in the book and they said, sorry, that's a success.
Okay.
Yeah,
Julia-
That's
More
why
more
I
than a
remembered it, because it
50-50.
was mentioned in chat on Saturday.
I did that in the game I ran. I thought it was a 50-50, and someone rolled a 10, and I was like, ooh, that's a fail. And then, like, the next week, they're like, guess
So
what?
it's slightly
Success.
more than
Yeah.
Yeah, to me, it makes sense going 11 to 20, but no, they've just gone double digits. It's good.
who knows, man? Numbers are a construct. They mean what we want them to mean.
Either way, that is a failure. So I'm at
Curiosity.
0 to 1.
Ah, jeez.
If Edgelord Dad walks in, he's going, Panini.
I can't really do anything to help you, Saul. Sorry.
The only person that can is right next to it. Going,
I am just gonna cast a firebolt again.
okay, where's the damage that was dealt to Abelios? Do you write it down? So 5
Damage to what?
dealt to you before.
Oh, I took 10 damage
Okay.
out of
Firebolt
23.
hit.
24.
Yep, that hits.
It's 5 fire damage.
You just see. Wait, hold on. I'll let you describe. How does he die?
I imagine he goes up in flames since he's all made of vines and everything. So, I think she like holds onto her crystal, and you can kind of see it like glowing a little bit through her fingers, and then she just shoots this like mote of like blue fire, just like hits him, right in the vines that are holding him together, and he just kind of goes up.
Okay. The vines was really holding him together. You can see that's where he's reaching to rip out his ribs. So from the inside, it's just caught fire. It's just from the inside out. He just gets slightly brighter and brighter, and then just turns to ash. He crumbles to the ground. There's the axe dropped down next to him. He's dead. Good luck to him.
Saul?
I'm going to twin a cure at second level. I'm going to hit myself and my unconscious bird friend.
I'm also immediately turning to curiosity and say, do you want to know where they went?
Yeah.
All right. And I fire an arrow, and I'm going to use my other arcane shot to use my seeking arrow.
All right.
Which I'll put in the chat. Anyone that I've seen in the last minute. And I'm going to aim for the clown dude, because I don't want to hit Curiosity's sister. I feel
You can.
bad about that. Yeah. And yeah, if they are within the range of my arrow, which is like 600 feet, it'll move around corners and track them and wherever they want, and they have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. As you're taking that shot and you let it go, you hear loud thumping footsteps coming from the door to your left. Then as you take the shot, the arrow goes flying out towards the door which they ran through. The door next to you gets kicked open. And there is Edgelord, Dad, Finn, and Celeste ready to fight. The arrow does a quick 180, shoots out the door, and just starts flying off to the northeast. Goes for the rest of its distance, and then just drops to the ground.
Somehow they got out of range.
Gone that far?
I rolled max on my healing, so you heal 21, bird friend.
All right, I am almost to full.
Feels like, how is everyone? Sees the pile of ash.
I
Fine.
blacked out for a second.
Frustrated.
Okay.
It was super interesting.
Indeed.
That's good. That's good. Check it out. One of you says it's really good, interesting. The other one says it's not good, interesting. Okay.
I
And
had
the
fun.
other
I don't
arrow
know about the rest of everyone.
We learned that the plants are the ones that are making the zombies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, they do tickle, don't they?
Right. Tickle your
It's
brain.
Edgelord
Yeah.
Dad's like just got like a clump of like cold dirt. Like he dug deep for like some cold dirt, just trying to cool his head down. It's like it hurts, but
So they got you too. Like it,
Yeah.
like just, oof.
it smelled
It's
really
really
good. I
bad.
thought I could season my food. You can't.
I wouldn't imagine so.
So did you all kill all the zombies out there, or did you just fight your way here?
They're dead.
We're going to
I
have to
mean,
get rid of
yes,
the
they're
plants.
zombies.
They're like dead, like super dead,
More permanently.
zombie dead, like dead for a zombie.
Yes, I think we understand.
Dead.
So, we should burn all the plants in this place.
Oh, just the vines.
Can you be
Celeste goes, look, I can detect dead. We can go around and we can just hit undead and all that. We can go around and just get rid of all that stuff. As long as nobody dies right now around them, we shouldn't have any more to deal with.
Well, then maybe we should take a breather before we go out and do some weeding.
I'd be down for that. We did learn that we saw whoever their boss was. I don't think we got a name, right? They just called him boss.
No, because every time we tried to ask them a question, they just walked out a door.
Right? All right. So yeah, we learned they had a boss, but they left, and then I guess They left
And
too.
and it's like your siblings like working for him, right? Curiosity.
The other three people just entered, all of them just stop, do the exaggerated turn around and be like, a what?
Yes, that was my dear sister.
Your sister works for the boss.
Well, she works for the strange masked man that we saw. Anyway, she's a hired arm, a hired sword. Which is news to me.
Well, I'm sure she has her reasons.
I don't care. Well, they're long gone anyway, so.
I mean, it's, I don't want to put anything kind of like, I don't want to assume for your curiosity, but I assume that's an advantage to us.
Why is that?
Right. So if it's just like a random person and we just murder them, right? Like we don't care. Like this is an avenue to try and make them surrender.
My sister will never surrender to me.
Okay, so how do you feel about us murdering your sister? I assume not great, but I want to put it up to you.
My parents will be devastated.
Well, let's not jump straight to that. You said she was hired by them, right?
That's what
It
she
could
said.
just be a financial thing. We just offer them more to not help them, and we won't have to kill her.
Might
We
work.
hire her, get the information she knows.
What's a believable amount of money? I could say we have it. I'm good at lying.
Well, we would have to
Personally,
find her again
yeah.
in order to lie to her.
Yeah.
We have
Roland said
sort
she's
of
long gone.
a general direction to the northeast, but I don't really know much beyond that.
So why were you shooting that one?
Huh?
They went through that door.
I was just shooting the direction they'd gone.
And the arrow turned around.
Right.
Pretty tricky shot you just did. I like it.
Thank you. I've been working on it for a while.
Yeah. Come in handy. So, let's find the secret room, shall we?
Breather first. Or maybe you all look for the secret room while we rest up, having just fought big giant zombie.
That sounds like a great idea.
Now we can have a breather. What do you know?
Just like a power nap. Just like an
Okay.
hour.
We just gotta chill in this room, just barricade it up against it.
Yeah.
Okay, short rest happens.
Cool. Because
Any
all my stuff was
conversations
gone.
want to be done in that short rest?
Yes.
Right.
Fallen goes over to Curiosity while we're resting and says, so is that the sister you were telling me about the other day?
Oh, yes. The one and only.
She seems nice.
No, she doesn't.
Right. No, she doesn't. Does she know magic? Did she go to school with you, or she just?
Oh, heavens no. Well, not that I know of. I've never known her to be magically inclined. She doesn't take too kindly to my areas of expertise.
Oh.
Well, she didn't, and I
so-
don't imagine that's changed in the last 8 years.
Area? You mean like magic in general? Your specialization?
I think it's personal. My
Right.
specific areas of interest, she is not a fan of.
So, You seemed pretty angry when she left.
Did I?
A little bit. Uh, when we get to the point, if we are able to find her, it's your call how we want to deal with everything. But
Well, you all can try to reason with her all you want, buy her off, whatever. She's not going to hear it from me.
you said your parents or your family lives overseas, right?
Mm.
Do you think you could contact them, maybe have them intervene, call her off?
I don't know. I mean, I suppose I could try. I don't really have a way of contacting them quickly.
It's just a thought. Anyway, just wanted to check in, make sure you're all right.
I don't know.
Well, I guess think on it, and we'll talk later. I'm here. I mean, can't say I've ever dealt like something with this with my siblings that I've had over the years. None of them have ever tried to kill me. At least not that I know of. But I, know what it's like having family. Well, adopted family, but some amount of family.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I need to find my fucking arrows. But we'll talk later.
Okay.
And Fuller just like walks off.
Any other conversations people want to have in this hour?
I mean, not to push it, but yeah, Velios is gonna. So, like, here's the thing: are we killing your sister? Do we spare him? What's the plan here? I don't want to be off script on this one.
I mean, if we can find them, I imagine they're our best source of information about whoever their employer was. So probably killing outright, not for the best.
All right. Okay, that's all I need.
If she gets hurt, it's not going to hurt my feelings.
Good to know.
Right.
Family.
Short rest happens.
Saul is spending half an hour just like sitting cross-legged, but then wings folded over in like a cocoon as he meditates.
Still. Ooh, I can get my spell slot back.
I get like everything back. It's so nice.
Yeah, fighters are great.
I get nothing, you sons of bitches.
Yeah. Sorcerer issues.
Just gonna start shooting off more magic arrows just in the sky. Finger guns. Pew, pew, pew.
Okay. What is the plan?
Sound like they said we were looking for a secret room?
You know there was a secret you new friends were looking for.
Right? That secret room.
You know that there was in the journal a hint towards this town.
Mm-hmm.
Even Finn with this town probably would have mentioned on the ride over that everything they found is that there's something here in regards to the Knights of the Sacred Flame. You've cleared zombies out. The plants is something which can be fixed in the upcoming day or two.
Yeah, if you find this journal, go be free and don't forget to cover this journal. But I think we already did the cover thing.
Cover was one of the
Yeah.
symbols on the parchment,
Mm-hmm.
and free
Was to
associated
free
with
veil.
this town.
Yeah. Unless there's a second meaning to it. I don't know how national treasure we're going with this. Do we have any ideas where this secret room might be, or are we just kind of wandering around and tapping on walls until we find it?
Safe to say by the layout, as you would have seen, Finn had like the blueprints to this place and been looking over it. in his hour, he would have gone outside and like mapped the length of all the walls, checked the rooms and everything. And it's like everything makes sense up top. It's got to be down.
Like a basement.
Well, yeah. Top floor can't be hidden up there unless there is some invisible secret portal somewhere through a certain plank of wood. Which we'll
those
look for
plank
that
portals.
if we can't find them. Yeah. So exaggerated.
No, now that you said that though, now I'm starting to think that maybe there is some sort of plank portal up there. We should look into that.
Should we check the room that they disappeared through first, maybe? Or did anyone
That's
go and check
probably
that out during the rest?
good idea. No, nobody's checked that. Finn checked upstairs because it's like it's smaller than downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's have a look.
Edgelord Dad's like, I'm gonna look at fixing these doors as he looks at the one which the brute ran through and it's just shattered everywhere. And he's like, that just needs a whole new door. As nothing's there but a hinge. It's like, that's a new door I gotta get. It's like, I'll just be out here getting measurements and stuff. And does anyone take the axe? Or is that left next to Brad?
Does anyone here even use axes? Could use an axe. I mean, I technically could, but it would be a terrible, terrible roll.
Yeah.
If no one uses, if no one tries, Aeos will pick up the axe.
It's like Edgelord Dad could use the axe to cut trees down, so we'll cut the axe. I'm just giving it up to you guys first because you killed the thing.
Well, he's got to make doors, so he's gonna have to get the wood from somewhere. So he can use the axe to cut down the trees. Does it look? I guess D&D brain. Does it look like magical, special, or anything? Is it just? I kick it.
It clatters across the ground.
Do you want me to take a look at it?
I mean, it didn't do anything, so I'm pretty sure it's not magical. But if you want to, then yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, those of us who got hit, did we get a magic tingle?
Yeah.
Pain?
I don't know,
That's-
like you hit the ground quite hard and was a bit dazed, and then you
Ow.
died.
I'll take a look.
Okay. Are we just Arcana checking, or are we? How are we looking?
I can do identify.
Okay, we'll say the 12 minutes was done over the short rest. It is magical. You'll see this axe when you get to a certain percentage of your health, you go into a bit of a rage. All your attacks become reckless, but you do take half damage. And you have disadvantage on wisdom saving throws.
Now, is it something you have to be using the axe, like a tune, or just like attuned to it
Using the axe while wielding.
while wielding the axe? Okay, can't just like have it on in my pocket and get that bonus.
No.
Okay.
Go into the rage and then always do reckless attack.
So is it resistance to all damage while raging, or just certain types?
All the damage you guys did were the only thing that didn't seem to be reduced or do as much was your radiant damage did.
Well, there you go.
Too bad none of us can use it effectively.
Yeah. Well, we can hold on to it and then, sell it. Try to get something we actually can use.
Okay.
We should take it before Finn does, though, because
I
then he'll try to
mean,
sell it.
do you have to use it? Right? Can
You
I
have to use it to get the
can I
benefit.
Okay. So I can't run up, be raging and heal folks and take half damage? Okay.
Avelios not listening to Fall and ask that same question.
The voice in the
5
sky
seconds.
just told me about that, Avelios. You're not listening to it.
I'm not in the sky.
It was more important things like my reflection.
Yeah.
Curiosity just said this not a moment ago
It's fine.
in a very deep voice.
The magic speaks through me.
That's my
Right.
headcanon now. Whenever Curiosity does identify, he just like starts spouting out the info, but it's just Barry's voice.
And yeah. Well,
Okay, so you're going through said door.
So I'll just
Okay.
hang on to
yeah, you just hang on to it for
it.
now.
Okay.
Okay, Edgelord Dad stays out to get measurements to start fixing up this place from all the damage you guys did. Celeste and Finn will be coming with you as they know more about the Knights of the Sacred Flame than anyone else at this point in time. So you go through the door. As you open it, you see paper everywhere. This room has been ransacked. As you ransacked room. What are we doing, team? There's a window. It's got some bars on there.
On the window.
Yeah.
Are there any like desks or chests or anything like that might have been holding important things?
Yeah. There is a desk underneath the window. It's just covered in papers. There's a couple of shelves, which books were like all strewn over the place. There's a couple of candlesticks. Just fancy research room stuff. And you see on the ground there is, under the paper, if you moved it, you could see marks, which, Curiosity, you would know what these symbols are, because there would be one at your university. It's a teleportation circle.
Well, that's where they've gone.
What's where who what?
These, I start like pushing the papers to the side to. It's a teleportation circle.
Oh. Shit. All right. So that's why they were out of range.
Maybe.
Huh.
Assuming they could use it.
You said your sister wasn't really into that sort of thing. Maybe their friend do a bit of magic.
Perhaps.
You did hear 2 to 3 voices, so that could have been a third person just in this room the whole time.
Another friend.
We did see someone who knows magic on top of the building.
All right. I guess just looks around through all the ransacked stuff, starts to comb through, see if there's
Yeah,
anything.
through the papers.
Yeah.
Okay, looking through the papers, it's just doesn't seem to make much sense. It seems like it just seems like kid stories. There's like nursery rhymes. Like they've got like a kid's picture book, but the way it's colored in isn't how it would normally be done. And you just see there's like notes saying like if you were looking at a grid map, like say you're playing Battleship, and if you want to call out a specific grid number, it has a letter and a number next to it.
Wait a minute. Is it around the same size as the papers with the symbols?
No. This is just from like a couple of common kids coloring in books.
Well, I don't know what I'm looking at or what they were looking for here.
I get investigation checks from everyone who's searching the room.
Sure. I almost rolled a roll 20. That would have been a terrible mistake.
23.
5.
11.
14.
Okay,
23.
to everyone else but Curiosity, this room just looks ransacked. For Curiosity, you notice with how everything's fallen, there is like one candlestick which hasn't seemed to have moved or budged. Like everything else has been moved, but this one thing, which is center, like of the depth of the shelf, perfectly like half an inch in from the end. It just looks odd that everything else in this room has been moved. Why is that perfectly square and center and just chilling?
Can I pull on it?
You pull on it, and then suddenly where the door is, a big metal sheet comes flying down and seals the room in. And you hear the cackle of everyone's favorite jester. And it's going, you fell for it. Goodbye. As gas starts coming out of the candlestick.
Oh, that's bad.
Shit. Okay. So there's a window with bars on it. And then the door that just let the sheet come down. Those are the only exits that we saw.
And more words start coming from the candlestick. And it's like, you set a trap for me, I set a trap for you. I'm gonna out of yours. Good luck.
Starting to think that they do know a bit of magic, that one, but we'll see.
Yeah.
You didn't get out of ours. Your friend cut you down. Do we get a friend to help?
It might be a one-way thing. I'm not really sure.
What's that spell? It's like the magic mouth. You can set an item to
But what if they
just to
planned for
clear this
entire
whole conversation thing trying to happen. Or I really want him to be like, hello, yeah, you're breaking up. I didn't hear that last bit just to you know, I was like,
Leave a message. Ah.
Gotcha.
I like the idea of it being like a series of magic mouths that like respond specifically to what we asked. Like they knew what we were gonna say.
Like the DVDs in Blink.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Can I? So you can see the window. Can I look out the window? Can I see outside?
You can see outside. You can see the pretty much the wall which you climbed up and jumped down. It's like the garden bit leading into the courtyard.
I don't know what to do. I can get outside, and I don't know if I could help from out there, but I could get out there. I don't want to just leave you all behind, though.
Judging by the speed of this, we got maybe 30 seconds to 1 minute to do something.
Need to get the ball off the windows.
Maybe.
Is anyone here strong?
Can I look at the? Does it? The gas coming out the candle, does it look mechanical or does it look magical? Does it look like a trap I could disarm, or does it look like something that's just like I can't really
It
do
looks
anything?
like it seems to be just emanating from the candle itself. Like there's no dispersion method which you can see.
Can I pick up the candle, or is it just like stuck to the wall?
You can try and remove the candle from the candlestick.
If we can get this out, if it's just coming out of this thing, I can just rip it off and we can throw it out the window.
Make sure you hold your breath while you're going to drag it. Finn just points out.
Okay, so Celeste and Finn are in here and they're just standing there.
Hey, do you want to help or something?
Okay.
You're like a level 20. You seem about level 20. I think you can get us out of here.
I've got rope between all of us. We could probably loop it around and pull the bars off the windows.
30 seconds.
While we're figuring that out, I can smash a hole in the window, flap my wings, and try and funnel the gas out. Maybe give us more time.
That
So
sounds like a good idea.
So
Yeah.
Saul's gonna do that. Use the quarterstaff to break a hole and try and funnel the gas.
Yeah, I mean, if there's a hole in the window, I'm going to try and put the horrible poison candle through the hole.
Okay, so we're gonna
Alright.
try and rip the candle out of the thing and. Okay,
Throw it out the window. That'll at least help
Who's
us
gonna
with
try
our most
that?
pressing problem.
I mean,
Who's
I'm
got
definitely trying. If someone wants to take it from me,
Who has
I'm
the
not
best
very strong.
strength? Yeah,
It's
I was gonna
me.
say it's you. Yeah,
All right, I'll do it.
Kuros just like grabs him, like throws him.
Just like weakly.
Our muscle
Like,
wizard.
are we throwing this out the window?
okay. Give me a strength check to see if you can pull the candle out of the candlestick.
Can like
Okay.
one of us help her with it, or like
Yeah.
grab onto it?
Okay. Well, that's really good. And dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Rolled a 19.
Was that at advantage?
Yeah.
Okay. You managed to grab the candlestick, you rip it up, and you instantly throw it out the window.
Yeah.
Instantly throw it out the window. Looks like it's worked. Then you look back, and even more gas coming out of the bottom of the candlestick even faster.
So I just sort of like a mechanical thing. You just like start stuffing stuff into the hole to try to block it off.
You can certainly try.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Let's-
about the only thing.
We threw the candle out. We should have thrown the whole candlestick out. That was our mistake.
I'm going to take out some rope and start looping it around the bars on the window and like tying it off.
Okay, Constitution saving throws from you 4 players.
Okay.
Is my flapping and fanning the gas doing anything, or should I be doing something else
You've lowered
more
the
helpful?
DC slightly.
Probably not enough.
Yeah, I just got a 4 on my con save.
Do I have anything for this?
16.
No. 8.
Avelius.
We're all about to pass out and leave Curiosity by herself.
That's an 11.
And we got your other camera out, Avelius. We need your phone camera turned off, or else everyone's going to be all probably adjusted in the stream.
Oh no!
It won't make it. I don't think that should make a difference for the stream.
I was trying to unmute. Sorry.
Oh, good.
No, all good.
So you said 8?
11 for me.
11. Everyone else is terrible but Curiosity. Okay, everyone but Curiosity. You just feel weaker. Currently, all your attributes have dropped by 1.
All right. It's a 1 to our modifier or a 1 to our.
So if your strength
Base
is 8,
score.
it's now 7.
Okay. Gotcha.
You hear Finn and Celeste having a mini argument. And then Finn's just like, it's got to be done. And he turns to you for like, G4, trust me.
Not particularly,
No.
but in this moment, I guess
Well,
we
he's
kind of have
just
to.
starting to like cast magic, and like there's green and purple smoke writhing around all 5 of you minus himself. So Celeste and you 4. If you don't trust him, I need a wisdom saving throw. If you do trust him, I don't need a wisdom saving throw.
In this moment, gonna let him do the magic, so
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it really wouldn't make a difference anyway because my wisdom is balls.
Can I
but-
tell what he's doing?
No save for me.
You can. Do you know what he's doing?
I don't know.
You can have an Arcana check, but
bad. 9.
It's doing a spell.
I'll let it happen.
Okay, next seconds, you are all looking at the bars of the window, but from outside. He's done the scatter spell, but can only target 5 people.
Oh, I could have gotten out there myself, and you didn't need to. Oh, all right, that's fine.
What?
So are we falling down the side?
No,
of
you're
this?
on the ground. No, it
Okay,
was
okay.
the yard leading up to
Yeah, all right. That was very heroic of him.
it's just fucking what? You could have got
Pass me the rope.
okay.
Still gonna
Rope
try to pull the bars off the window. Help
can
me.
all of us grab onto it, tug of war.
Heave.
Aphelios, no. Aphelios, that seems like my new
I'm
labor.
watching. I'm not doing anything. Yeah, I'm just watching.
I think if he doesn't move to help, she is looking at him like fire in her eyes, like now.
I don't pick up on it. I just watch.
Celeste forces the rope into your hand and tells you to pull.
All right. At that point, I'll pull.
Just gonna bully him.
Okay, it takes a couple of minutes, but you manage to get all the bars off. The gas has finished dispersing, and Ben's currently unconscious on the ground.
Oh, he's dead. Oh, never mind.
Dead forever. Oh well.
We'll just have
Pull
to
him
leave
out.
him. Yeah, we pull him out.
Pull him out. Okay. Celeste looks at him. He's gonna be out for a bit. Let's avoid that room for now.
You don't say.
It seems dangerous. I think we'll find a room for him to lay down in, recover. How are the rest of you feeling?
A little woozy from the gas. I assume the effect is still in effect.
Yeah, lasts a day.
Oof.
I'm fine.
I mean, sort of my magic's kind of. I feel a bit spent on the magic side, but other than that, I'm feeling great.
Feeling a bit tired.
Okay. How about 3 of you lay down? Curiosity, if you want to come with me, we'll burn the rest of these plants. And we'll just spend time securing this town and do all that. And we'll
Okay.
see how things are going in a couple of days.
Yeah, I'll help.
Cool. So now there's like a week of downtime of getting this town fixed and everything happening. After a couple of days, Finn wakes up, but he is nowhere near the strength he was before. He is using a walking stick to get around, but still stumbles every 10 feet.
I laugh every time he stumbles.
You're an ass.
He saved us.
You're an ass. Just because he was a magnificent player in your game doesn't mean you can hate him in this.
No, but I do just a couple of times around him over the next couple of days use the teleportation thing that I can do just in front of him so he remembers that I can do that for future reference.
He was talking to Celeste in that time when you said that, because I totally forgot you had that ability. I'm like, just missed the thing which I needed, which I thought.
Just like if we're in the kitchen and there's like the powder, like the sugars on the other side, and like I just teleport over there to get it, and I just like
as he's going to get the sugar, and you get there first.
Yeah, I go, oh sorry, I didn't mean to. Here, do you need this?
He's gonna shoot you in the back one day. But no, and then people start turning up to the town because word's gotten out that it's a livable town again. That you don't really have anything, so you got people considering maybe I could start up a merchant shop. Things are probably cheap at this area to like start up a shop. They're probably not charging a lot of taxes. And then people start coming in with requests of jobs for people to do. At the start, a lot of them are told, not at the moment. We're still getting this town set up. Our mercenary guild is currently recovering from clearing this town, and they're having a well-deserved break. And then you're called into the office, and Finn goes, "We've got 3 job requests. I'm going to give you 4. Well, you're the ones who are going to have to be doing this. I'm assuming you're sticking on as mercenary guild."
Are we an official guild, or is that still?
When you say official, do you mean are we paying taxes to the king and giving them part of the?
Or at
Are
least to the
we
princess?
legal?
I mean,
No, I
more
think we
importantly,
mean, are
have
we
we
gonna be-
decided on a name?
Are we going to be shot on sight for taking on jobs?
Maybe not on site.
Hmm.
Maybe if you don't tell them we're here doing a job.
I'm thinking we go with Bernstein Bandits.
I don't think that's the most welcoming name for a group of would-be heroes.
All right, so you name us. You name us then. All right.
Well, that's a lot of pressure to just do that right now.
I mean, I thought we had some good names.
If
We had
Odin's got a
the
list.
Seekers of the Decayed. That was one that people really seemed to get behind. We had the Knights of Chill, which I liked that one too, because
I like
it sort of
both
goes
of
on
them.
brand. Yeah. Those were the 2 front runners, I think.
Ben's just gonna go. Seekers of the Decade seems like you're looking for dead bodies.
Well, I mean,
Maybe we are.
kind of.
I mean, I'm not.
We're
I'm
looking for
not. I don't-
pre-dead bodies a lot of the time, and then
But they're decayed, so it's like they've decayed. It's not decaying. It's like they've decayed.
we're really going to argue over the like conjugation of the
Look,
word.
I'm just. You can name whatever you want.
I mean, if we're the Isle, or if we're doing the chill thing, it might have a home up on the Isle of Chill.
Right, so that's one connection. Couple of did
So-
the chill touch thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I mean that's a thing my family does. We have a strong connection there if we want to do that.
So we got sponsorship. That's what I've gathered. Potential sponsors. But hey, look, you guys can pick a name by the end of this first job you do. Because it's like the first one I'm actually doing for other people. But yeah, as for an official guild, not at this stage. We haven't got any income since we bought this place.
Well,
And
we
we
just
probably-
need to do enough jobs to get enough money to make us official before the law comes down on us, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
how much
that's
is
what you
that?
wanted.
That's a good question. How much is that?
It's 30,000 for registration, and then they get a percentage of the reward. And then the jobs we're getting from people who can't afford to pay the initial fee to lodge a job. So becoming a registered guild, you're kind of only helping those who can afford to. So I don't really want to become one.
But they're sort of breaking the law too, right? By
Asking for help, do you really think that it should be have to pay to be able to get help?
no, I don't think so. I actually agree with you there. I was just saying,
Yeah.
but they know they're breaking the law. We're breaking the law. We're sort of
Um,
on the same page.
They won't get charged for any crimes because they're not really helping anyone. You're the ones helping.
Hmm.
Most places overlook that fact. It's only
So
if, say, there was a big job
So it's
one of
not
the
illegal
top guilds had.
it's not illegal to solicit illegal
No,
guild activity.
it's not illegal to solicit help.
All right.
So like if we don't do a good job, if they don't like us, they can turn us in
Most of the small
with
jobs,
no consequences on their
With
part.
absolutely no consequence. It sounds like a terrible idea.
most of the small
And then they don't have to
jobs,
pay us.
The government doesn't really care about. Like the big governing bodies don't care about these small jobs because they wouldn't get much money from them. So it's just if you take a big job, one of them could have had. Like if they were going to get a big 10,000 gold cut, but we did it and prevented them from getting that money, that's when we may have an issue. But for now, we should be fine.
So don't take any jobs that pay
Take
too much.
whatever jobs you want. If there's an issue, that's a bridge we'll cross when it happens.
I don't want to take anything that pays too much. I leave it up to you guys. I don't understand the money as well.
And as Finn's reading the quests for himself before he hands them to you, he's like, yeah, see, none of these jobs will give you much hassle. And then he gets to like the last one and he's like, most of these jobs won't get you much hassle with the law, okay? So I will show the handouts to you of the jobs.
If I was a
which
betting
you can
man,
choose
I'm
from.
assuming that last one is going to be the one we end up taking, but we'll see.
Not really, like you can take any of these jobs. I really don't care.
Well, one of them says heist, so I know which one I'm doing.
Okay, let's read them in order. Who wants to take which one for the stream?
I'm taking heist.
Okay, I'll go ahead and do missing people because that was the first one.
I'll read animal attacks.
Missing people. Locals and travelers keep going missing around my town of Leaf Town, requesting aid in finding out what is behind the sudden increase in missing people. 500 gold reward offered by the town guard. I'm assuming that's gold and not just 500 grams of some unknown substance.
Drugs.
Signed and approved by Mayor Vocabo.
It is Leaf Town.
Animal attacks. Locals are being attacked by wild animals around Whitestream. Local hunter Harvin Stoutfang is requesting aid in hunting the pack of animals causing the disturbance. Reward 300 gold and hides. Signed, Harvin Stoutfang.
Heist. Something of great importance is locked away in Carathor's town vault. We remember to help. We remember the help you provided us. We remember the help you provided us from the bandits / guards. And while we hate to call on your aid once more, we require some assistance to succeed with this task. As for reward, we are certain there are items belonging to what could be considered bad people. You could liberate for other people / yourself. Sincerely, Zemnian and Ashrin.
Hey!
Okay, that makes a lot more
We
sense.
know
I was like,
them.
the tone of this, like, I'm not sure who the audience is, but then it
It's
makes
us.
sense.
We know them.
Hi, remember us?
It's the cat
It's
guy
a
and the elf
trap.
lady.
We can't do that one. It's a trap.
We have to do that one.
Well, wouldn't
There
it be
does seem
easier?
to be a time frame on any of these. The town vault in Carathor, it's like privately owned, so they call it the town vault, but that's just the name of it. It's just for big wigs and crooks. Missing people, again, don't see a time frame. More people just go missing in that period of time, or maybe someone else will solve that. And same with the animal attacks. Like none of these be like, within the next 3 days, this is going to happen. So, up to you.
Perhaps it might be good to contact our friends again. We know Zemnian and Ashrin. Well, we're acquainted with them, and not taking a reward that is strictly gold might be in our best interests, starting out. If we're trying to stay off the out of sight.
Right, I
Radar's
hear
not a
that.
thing. I was trying to think of something else.
You know, for any small or startup business networking is very important. So finding people that we have that connection with, building that relationship.
Exactly right.
That is true. And I'm really happy you decided to take that job.
It is in Carathor too, so we just need to, talk about that. But
Should be fine as long as you don't draw too much attention to yourself.
I'm
Zemnian
sure we
is,
won't. Heisting.
as long as you don't get caught. When they handed this note in, they are staying in what we're calling an inn at this stage, but it's just a couple of vacant houses. We haven't actually got an inn in town yet. But they are here, and I have discussed with them.
Can we get a
And-
map? Get the area map again, so I can see what these towns are.
I forgot to do that. I'm on the map. I realized I had to put the players on the map.
It doesn't help us, Barry.
Yeah, remember how you told us to play in the sport game and be like move around the field, and we weren't on the field?
Touche.
Doesn't help, Sean.
All right, so Leaf Town.
So I see
Oh,
White
that's way
Stream.
south.
White Stream is up north a bit. Leaftown is way south. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's almost 300 miles south.
So Carathor is actually the closest one to get to, because that's the
Yeah.
main road. If we go straight there, and then we could decide after that if we wanted to go to one of the other jobs.
White Stream is closer as the Saul flies.
Well, yeah, not all of
To
us
be
can
honest,
fly, Saul.
I think White Stream would be the fastest one to get to because you see there's a big river between Carathor and you guys, so you've got to either go up to Riverwood or to Emberwell.
We have to. Okay, we'd have to go there and then cross. Okay.
Yeah. But Finn quickly pulls out a little extra. He's got a little design layout of the map of the vault, and he's like, "There's 3 vaults, on one side of the room, 3 vaults in the other, and a main vault in the middle." Now, the main vault is where the information the clients are after. And it seems the other 6 vaults, we can take what we want from that. I need something from the vault, which is to your right when you enter, right at the end. So if you're going to be in the area, you may as well liberate that item while you're there.
Seems
If you
prudent.
just write that down for us so we remember which one it is.
I've got it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to go home for a bit. I sort of had to leave in a hurry.
Probably not wise to go to your home, because it has only been just over a week since we kind of. Since you were kind of accused of assassination attempt.
You think they're watching the orphanage?
Well, if they've identified you, which from what I've gathered, you've applied multiple times.
Yes.
You've been there a couple centuries. Yeah, they probably know where you live.
Could sneak you in, just so you can let them know you're okay.
That might be nice.
Or someone else could go in and let them know you're okay.
Right. Well,
until we sort out this issue of assassination attempts.
Right. Slower on the priority list. It was just a thought.
I'll work on finding out how that happens.
Right.
And that's 12 o'clock for me, so that means it's 10 o'clock for you guys, which means 3 hours is up. So
Saved by the bell.
We'll that it up now. We'll finish it with Finn saying with a straight face to all of you, I will work on finding out who got you accused of attempted assassination.
Wait, he's weak right now. We could murder him.
We know.
Like, if you were just talking about level-wise, Finn is right now probably level 2.
We could murder him, guys.
Like, I needed a way to make it so, why doesn't Finn just do these jobs himself? Finn's written off for most of this campaign.
Good.
Next session.
Now's a
Start
great
with
time
combat.
to ask him why he did that shit.
Yeah.
Mm.
Can't just magic his way out of this. Perfect.
But yeah, they do have layouts which they have numbered and lettered because the PDF I got with this quest in it, they've got maps provided, but they haven't provided one where they haven't labeled numbers first, which kind of sucks. But yeah, you get to do a heist with your acquaintances, which you didn't trust at the start.
So happy about that. I love heists.
Yeah. So next week we will have you think throughout the week of I'll send you the map beforehand, and the rough info which Finn would have provided you, because it is suggested to us players how they might escape from the vault if things go bad. Are you going in loud, quietly?
So we do like a legit like heist plan.
Yeah.
Like, how we
Next
get in,
week
like,
is
what are...
next week is legit a heist where it's like, this is the situation, this is the layout, this is how many guards there should be, this is where we need to go, this is how long it should take to get into here.
Great. We all need like call signs. We'll
Yeah.
work on that.
You got a week to work on that.
Roles in this. Okay.
Thanks for playing today, guys.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yes. Every so often. Other thing I wanted to discuss with you is in Saturday nights when it wasn't a sport game, you had a gem for if someone was away.
Yes.
There are certain sessions like Exhibit A where I'm going to need everyone there, as in a family reunion happens. Did you want something to make it plausible if someone's not available, or did you want to wait for everyone? I'm easy either way. I just need to know if I need to bring in a
MacGuffin.
A MacGuffin to do that. I mean, I as a DM, like I liked having that for when I wanted to keep running it, but also like, you know, because that gives you the option.
Yeah, I'm happy running or not. I just something for you guys to think about.
Yeah,
and then that way we can go every week. It's this. If someone's away, we can zap.
Yeah.
Or,
we've done it before. It's always cool.
I'm down for that. Anything else, or do you want me to bring us out?
Did we level up?
No, just
I assume not, but just asking.
I will let you know because I made that brute a lot harder than, and I adjusted him. I will let you know. So I got to check how much XP is required to hit the next level.
Yeah.
Sweet.
But if not, end of next session, you definitely should because of.
Sweet.
All right.
Well, sign out, John. Be quiet.
Okay. Thank you, Barry. Thank you everyone for watching our stream here today. Sorry we missed you last week, but we will be back next Tuesday at same time, same place, 7 o'clock Eastern time to continue to see where this goes up and to heist some shit. And between now and then, or schedule in the future, check out our schedule below if you're watching this live on Twitch. But if you're watching the recording, Thursdays, every other Thursdays we have, and this Thursday we have All Myths Are True, our Tales from the Loop game that Savannah runs, kids on bikes getting attacked by birds, all sorts of fun stuff. That is at 8 o'clock Eastern time. Every other Thursday. Saturday nights, Thunderball. Thank you. I feel unfulfilled when I don't get the echo. D&D, playing sports, fun stuff. We are in full swing, just dominated performance on another team. We're getting up to the probably like the big arc of this with the tournament pretty soon. So it'll be fun. It's a good time to get into it though. We'll kind of have like an off week this week or an interlude. Sunday, we have Pursuit of the Black Kestrel, our D&D 5e game where we are doing pirate stuff, airships, looking for a lost pirate treasure. Lots of intrigue and drama and all sorts of cool stuff, very like Treasure Island-esque. So if you're into that sort of thing, come watch at 4 o'clock Eastern time. That's every other Sunday, alternating from Slaying 101, another game Savannah runs, Monster of the Week, college drama, and they're both at 4 o'clock Eastern time on alternating Sundays. And I think that's it. That's it for our schedule. Yeah. Anybody else have anything they want to plug? Any other shows promote? We don't have any like one shots coming up as far as I know. But we do lots of video game streams. Come join our Discord. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on YouTube. I think that pretty much covers it. And follow us here on Twitch. But yeah, so thank you, Barry, for running this game. It was a lot of fun, as always. And we will see you all next week. And until then, good game and good night, Internet.
Night,
Night, internet.